we have now mismanaged facilities. We have income producing properties. We have new construction. We know that we could go to SBA for most of those types of deals. We could go to local banks for income producing properties and for new construction. And then we can learn how to raise money and find partners on our deals as well too, for all of the different types of deals. One of the things that we didn't talk about on here was the owner financing, and I'm not going to get really too deep into that. Okay, owner financing, because I've done many different sessions on this. That, you know, my students, you can go into Coach Accountable and you could watch this. You know, there's a lot of sessions out there in the world on owner financing, but essentially owner financing means that you can get the owner to be the bank. They finance you the terms. And they can have a note on the property or not a note, right? They could be completely free and clear on the property, which is a very good indication that they would be open to owner financing, but they don't have to be free and clear. If they're not free and clear and they do owner financing to you, really what that's called is a wrap, right? You can get a wrap on the property, which means that they own a mortgage. It's called a wrap. Okay, they own the mortgage, but then they finance it to you, right? So we could do something like that too, which we've done, right? And on facilities. And I love owners that understand these concepts. I mean, honestly, I just love owners like this that are open to stuff like this. So, but and you have to have a really good title company or attorney that like understands this as well too, right? So finding really, really good attorneys or title companies that understand this. If you can find a good attorney or title company to help you close deals like this, man, you have a gold mine. They're worth whatever they charge, I'm telling you. And essentially with land trusts and owner financing and partnerships, and if you find an attorney or a title company that understands these concepts, then it's a good partner for you in your business in long term, right? Those types of, I consider like my attorneys and my title company people that I work with to be partners. And in fact, we found one in Florida when we closed our deal, and I was like, man, I'm never gonna let this guy go. He's gonna close all my Florida deals. You know, typically I say like find a local person to close all your deals, but like this guy was just phenomenal in closing our deal. His organizational skills is not like to par, right? But I think everybody right now, like over the last couple of years, has been a little crazy. But he knows how to do creative deal structure, right? I'm talking right now about creative deal structuring. That's what I'm talking about. If you can find an attorney or a title company that understands the concept of creative deal structuring, they can really help you to like come up with terms for your deals too. Anyway, so owner financing or a wrap, right? So owner financing is free and clear, and a wrap would maybe be if they have a mortgage on the property, okay? And owner financing just means that they're the note. You do not, I mean, they're the lender. They do the note. You get the note with, they don't do the note, but like essentially you get a note from them. I guess you get a note. Yeah, you get a note. Like you sign their note, and then they would get the lien on the property, right? It's just like a bank. I mean, it's exactly like a bank, except for guess what? We can be banks too. Awesome, you know? And so owner financing is another tool in your toolbox that you can learn how to do in order to fund your deals. I love me some owner financing. In fact, I'm buying a property right now. It's 217 units. And the owner is owner financing it to me for 20% down. It's $1 million, 20% down. And then 800,000, he's going to finance $800,000 for a 20-year, I'm sorry, it's a 10-year note amortized over 20 years at 5%. And he wants $200,000 down. So where am I going to get the $200,000? Guess what? I'm going to partner with somebody, and we're going to come up with an operating agreement. They're going to bring $200,000 for the down payment, and then we're going to split the deal. So I don't put any money into that deal at all, right? But I'm going to be the one that manages. I do all the work. I find all the deals, right? So I should get a good cut on that, right? It's a win-win situation for all of us, for the owner, for the partner, and for me. All right. I don't know about my husband because my husband's going to take it over and start managing this. So, but I guess he's part of the family, so we'll have him be a win-win situation as well too. But anyway, so owner financing is another great tool in your toolbox. Okay, so really learn how to take that concept to heart.